What's going on, my people? How we feeling today? Welcome to Flying with Open channel. Here at the channel, you guys already know transparency plus accountability equals to growth. I like saying that a bunch of times, so you understand. You understand how important this is to me. But today, this video is gonna be under 5 minutes. Hey, you guys hold me to that. This video, the goal is for it to be under 5 minutes. I'm just gonna talk, and as you can tell from the title, that boy got 100 hours in the Airbus. Let's go. But yeah, 100 hours in the Airbus, man, which means I passed consolidation. Consolidation is basically like a consolidation of training. Basically, what that just means is the FAA have a regulation that you have to get 100 hours in order to be officially consolidated in the plane, in the Airbus, in the plane, in the company you with. 100 hours is more of like a benchmark. It's a benchmark of like, all right, you got 100 hours, it's good to go. But what does that even mean? You know what I mean? What does that? Let me sit down here for a minute. No, let's do this one. Hey, shit. What does that even mean? 100 hours in an Airbus. What exactly does that mean? I got you. So for me, I'm gonna try to keep this under 5 minutes. One, I got 100 hours in the airplane. What changed? You know what I mean? Coming from the house training, the simulator training, to actually flying the airplane, and now flying it for 100 hours, man, is night and day. Yeah, the simulator has its purpose, it has its reason for that. But once you're flying the real airplane for 100 hours, man, yeah. I remember sitting in the plane when I crushed that benchmark of like 100 hours in the plane or whatever, because I knew it was coming. I was tracking it. I knew it was coming, and I was just sitting in the plane like, yeah. I could see myself flying this plane for the next 20, 30 years. Yeah, I could see it. But I could see it in the place of like the comfortability aspect of the plane. It's straightforward, like especially once you understand the systems, once you understand what's going on. Maron. Yeah, I could see myself doing this. I could see myself doing this for a long time actually, because of the Airbus is such a gentleman's airplane. Don't get me wrong. I had struggles in the beginning because coming from the Embraer 145, I'm used to just, I don't want to say manhandling the airplane and just making it do what I want to do. But yeah, I guess you could say that. Coming from flying that, oh shit, I gotta pick that up, hold on. Can't be out here littering on people's property. Hold on. But yeah, let's get to the point, man. Stop rambling. 5 minutes. Come on, all right. Coming from the Embraer 145, I was used to flying planes that I had to manhandle, essentially just make it do what I wanted to do. The Airbus is different. It's a different kind of finesse. It teaches you to be a little bit more gentle. You know, me being a big dude, it's more all about a finesse. You gotta finesse. You gotta talk to her. You gotta make sure she's okay. I know all this sounds funny, but like, yeah, the Airbus is more of a finesse airplane. You're not about to just drop the landing gear, flaps 2, and everything is all good. No. You gotta plan ahead. You have to be 5-10 steps ahead of the airplane. And yeah, I realized that during IOE and having 100 hours in the airplane now kind of just consolidated all the training I've accumulated over time. And I'm glad, I'm grateful for all the captains I've flown with so far. Mentorship at this big airline is like a different. Is you guys they look at you as sort of like a peer kind of thing, to like where when they talk to you, it doesn't come from a place of like they're talking down to you. Come from like the place of like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but try this way. What do you think? You know what I mean? And as you know, as a new guy on the plane, you gotta be a sponge. Just soaking it up, trying to figure out develop your techniques of flying, which is different from procedural. Procedural has to be inside of, technique has to be inside of procedural, if that makes sense. But overall, I'm having a good time. But I will tell you, the one thing that is a struggle is the commute. Is the commute so far. But yeah, I got things in the work that I'm not going to say so far that is going to drastically make my life better. But I already have those 100 hours. Next goal for me is 500 hours. And then we'll see where we go from there. We're going to have this conversation another time. I'll tell you what changed, what I've learned so far. And yeah, that's the next goal. Consolidate, get a 500 hours. And of course, overall quality of life drastically gets better the longer I'm in Philly, because of the seniority is going to move up. I got a bunch of people coming in. My commute is not going to be as bad because now I get to commute the day off. And leave and get home the day my trip ends, that drastically 80% increases your quality of life overall. But of course, yeah, I'm still on short call. That still fucking sucks. I'm not about to sugarcoat that. But at the end of the day, this is my dream job. This is the job I prayed for. But there's other parts of the job that, just because it's my dream job doesn't mean it doesn't suck. My whole purpose of my channel is to just humanize us as pilots. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm Benjamin before I'm a pilot. You know what I mean? I'm human first. I'm still human at the end of the day. I got my quirks or whatnot. But, yeah. 100 hours flying the Airbus, man. My biggest takeaway is just the patience of just learning. Yeah, it's my biggest takeaway from that. But yeah, I'm enough. Oh man, we are both 5 minutes now. Hey, thank you for listening to my ramble. Why am I holding this like I'm promoting Coke Zero? Thank you for Jesus Christ. People are gonna unsubscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys on the thank you for watching. Please, if you don't mind, hey, you don't have to, but it would be cool if you subscribe, stick around. I just want the growth to happen over time. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to living in base and all of that. That's slowly going to happen. But yeah, once again, transparency plus accountability equals growth, baby. You know what time it is. Catch you guys on the next one.